y'all. So today I'm going to be making another ornament for my Victorian Christmas tree. I hope you guys love it. I'm very excited about this one as well, but you know, that's just me. I get excited about Christmas ornaments. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so today I'm going to be making two ornaments to go on my Victorian tree using these 3-inch embroidery hoops, and I'm going to be spray painting them that rose color. This is aged copper, but I want that rosy color. That's kind of the theme color of my tree. Also, I'm going to be using some pretty paper here. This pretty paper that I got at Hobby Lobby. It kind of has that Victorian look. Also, this paper that you can see through has a rose pattern on it. Also, I'm going to be using some ribbon here. This is kind of a cream color ribbon with some little white pearls. Also that gold, that rose gold color for some ribbon. Also this little, it's a flower pick actually. I'm going to be taking it apart and using bits and pieces of that. I also have some little odds and ends flowers that kind of go, you know, the color matches my theme of my tree. Also some butterflies here also with that color of that rose gold. Some lace, Mod Podge, glue, and I think I have everything there. If not, I'll tell you as we're doing it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take these little guys outside and spray paint them. Okay, so this first ornament that I'm going to show you, I absolutely love this one. Got my hoop all spray painted, and I've got my piece of see-through paper here and a piece of lace. Also, I made a 4-inch circle, and that's going to be my pattern for my lace. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out right now, and that's going to be part of this ornament, but I did want to show you how I just put my my pattern piece under here, and I'm just going to cut around it, and it really doesn't have to be perfect. I like these scissors better for material. It does not have to be perfect, but I did want some kind of guide. So I'm roughly at least a round shape, and I'm just going to cut right around that circle. And this will be trimmed up just a little bit when we get to that step. But there's my little piece of lace that I need. And I'm going to be taking this this hoop apart. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of lace and I'm going to lay it over this inside of the hoop. You've got your inside and your outside. I'm just going to lay it over the inside of the hoop, and I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on the ring here, and I'm just going to turn it over like this and let it dry for a little while. That's going to hold my lace in place while I work with it. It's not really what's going to hold it you know, in place permanently, but it will just hold it while I work, and that just makes it a little bit easier for me. You can also use glue for this, but you know, I like to use the Mod Podge for a lot of things. I'm just going to put that all the way around. There we go. And I'm going to lay the lace. Wait, I need a piece of wax paper here so I don't get glue on my tabletop. Just going to put that down and lay my piece of lace right over that. There we go. And I'm going to attach this part to it. And it's going to be kind of snug, but you can loosen it up right here. This little screw loosens and tightens. So we're going to loosen that up a little bit. And I want that lace very snug in there. And then I'm just going to tighten that up really well. There we go. And you can see here that I have some excess. I'm just going to trim that off. And when this dries really well, I will take the outside hoop off, and I will trim it up even more. So I'm just going to set this aside, let it dry for a moment, and then we will continue with the next step. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just take this top ring off, this outer ring. Loosen that up a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfectly dry, but I wanted it to kind of be in place a little bit there. Just going to pop that out. We're just going to trim this lace just a little bit closer because I do need for the next part to flush right up to the back of this. So we're just going to trim that little bit of excess off. Okay, that is much better. Just slide that ring back over. And now that material is really flush up, except for right here. It's really flush up with the outside of the ring. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this piece of paper here with the pretty roses on it, and I'm just going to trace around the embroidery hoop. Now up here where it kind of sticks out where they have the little screw, I'm just going to turn my work and just finish that circle so I can get a even circle instead of the ones with the little notches where the hoop goes. We don't want that. Just turn it around to line up with the circle that I've already started. And I'm just going to cut it out. And this is going to go on to the back of this ornament like this. But before we get to that step, I've got to put some pretty things inside of this hoop. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to attach it all to the back of this pretty paper right here that I just cut. So I'm going to have some flowers and some butterflies. So just pick, you don't have to use that. You can use whatever theme you have going. Just make sure that whatever you choose here is kind of flat, because you're going to need it to fit in to that piece there in the middle of this hoop. So I'm just going to put my butterfly, I don't know, it doesn't have to go anywhere particular, so you can place it anywhere you want. And this particular butterfly has some sticky on it already, so I don't have to worry about that. Now these little flowers that I'm going to put on, I'm going to need just a little bit of hot glue. I have 4 different color flowers here, so I'm going to use each color. And you can put, like I say, anything in here that you want so it matches your theme. And there's another little one right there. I've lost a leaf. And let's get this color as well. There we go. And I'm just going to attach them onto this little piece of paper here with some hot glue. Okay, now I'm just going to clean up all those strings of glue. There we go. Now I'm just going to attach it to the back. Now right now it's hard probably for you to see, but I'm going to have a light, one of my lights back here, and hopefully it will shine through, and what is on the inside will kind of just be like a little silhouette. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So let's just go ahead and get this attached. I'm just going to be using a little bit of Mod Podge again. All right, I'm just going to attach the Mod Podge right to the back. And now you know why I needed that that lace to be pretty close and clean to the hoop here so that our backing can attach fairly easily. Okay, so we're just going to attach this right here. There we go. Make sure this is all lined up fairly well, and you can trim this a little bit if you need to, because I've got one little piece here I want to trim off because it's a little big right there. All right, now I'm just going to let this dry. Just going to weight it down here with, I don't know, a jar that I have sitting back here. That'll work. And I'm just going to leave that sit until it's nice and dry. Okay, so now it's all nice and dry, ready to go ahead and to add my cream ribbon here with the little pearls that are running through it. And I'm just going to just trim the outside of this embroidery hoop all the way around, just like that, with just a little bit of hot glue. Okay, that's so pretty. I love it. Now we're just going to add a bow, and this ornament will be all ready to hang on to my tree. Okay, now I've just got a piece of ribbon here. I'm just going to make a bow out of it, and this ornament will be all finished. I'm going to attach it with some hot glue. Put it right there in the center. Trim up my ribbon. And there we go. So very cute. And when the light shines through, I'm hoping you're going to be able to see the butterfly and the flowers. Okay, y'all, thanks so much for watching today. Please come back tomorrow and I'm going to show you how to make the second ornament for my Victorian Christmas tree. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.